Welcome back, folks. If you can hear squealing in the background, that is Lanky getting his ass kicked by his girl.
You wish. Yeah. Not in this world.
So we took a little break last week, me and Matt.
We went paintballing, bro.
Yeah, it was Zach's birthday last week.
We had so many bruises for Epi-Man's birthday. It was unbelievable.
That was good. I had 2 hours of sleep, so that day was pure adrenaline. So
it was great.
Yeah, if you start me storing down the main line, then time's numbered. Your visor is covered in paint. I'm an artist. I can paint your visor.
We were busting shots at these hoes like it was nobody's business.
Our topic's going to take some zigs. It's going to take some zags, but mostly we're just catching up on a status update, what we've been up to. Gone for
Montreal, love it or hate it, baby.
Yeah, that's genuinely what it comes down to. We love Montreal. Say what you will about it, but there's some love, there's some hate, and we're going to discuss it. So let's get right to it.
Let's kick it off, baby.
No, but as I was saying, like I usually avoid St. Catherine like the plague. I work downtown. I usually walk downtown. I'll take like Sherbrooke, the scenic route, but like the scenic route as far as like the old lame white man scenic route where you're looking at like architecture and shit.
Oh, look at these walls.
They look so old. It's just like a TD bank. But no, today like they blocked it off like they usually do in the summer, and it was just brush and shoulder with fucking gorgeous women all the time. And yeah, and then just going to some rickety giant ass gym, coming out all sweaty, going to Liquid Nutrition. Even the fucking cashiers at Liquid Nutrition.
One thing I noticed about Liquid Nutrition is they usually have at least 2 to 3 hot chicks working there at any given time.
Even a little kiosk. You can't even fit 2 to 3 people in there, let alone...
Yeah, they do. It's amazing.
It's changing, man. I'm not sure if you realize it, but like every place is like, in the malls, like the small kiosks especially, you see more guys at like, the Fido kiosk, the Rogers kiosk.
Yeah, people who are tech savvy.
But now you see just pure girls there. And pure fine girls. I'm not sure if they're being biased. Like honestly, I've never seen an ugly person at one of these kiosk things. But it's true, it's a whole marketing thing. You want to attract people to the phones for them to buy it.
Of course.
Same thing in stores or anything like you want to attract people to come into the store.
And let's be fair, 75% of those apps are fucking useless and only girls use them.
Yeah, her phone, yeah.
So they're gonna know all about that stuff.
Like that app that turns your voice robot. Who the fuck uses that?
It's a synthesizer.
We've had Microsoft Sam for like 15 years.
But no, honestly, just getting to it, man. Like this has been a great summer for hot chicks. And I mean, like I'm literally saying this, man. It's been amazing. Like first off, this past week we've had 30+ weather across the board every day. Not a cloud in the sky.
For all of you that's in the States, that's around 85 to 90 degrees.
Yeah, you're looking at mid-80s, closer to 90. Well, with the humidity afterwards, closer to the 90s. It's been very decent weather that we've been having. Basically the weather that makes you want to go outside looking good. And with that, there's been a lot of young girls going outside looking good.
Jailbait.
3 to 5 years.
3 to 5 years in prison.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man, jailbait.
Like, I'll describe a situation I was in, like, I'm on my lunch break at work, so me and a couple of the boys, we decided we're going to just go to the park and soak in the sun, It was early in the week, so we were just getting the 30-degree weather, and we decided we're just going to chill out, let the sun soak our bodies, just enjoy the sun we've been craving all winter long, Then we see this chick just, like, riding her bike across the baseball diamond, and like she comes to like the same area where me and my other boys are chilling, and I mean this girl is just like way too good looking for the age that she obviously was. Like guaranteed there's no way she was older than 17. And she gets off her bike and she's wearing these jeans that are just I can't even say hugging her ass. It was like if you put like the tightest condom you could on a dick. Like, that's what these jeans were on her ass. Like, they were just, like, form-fitting to the max, completely caressing the curve and showing off the curve way too well. Like, it was amazing.
That's moment.
It was, these denim were spandex. Like, that's how tight they were on this girl's ass. And the whole time, we were looking at her like, this is 3 to 5 years, guys. Like, we should really not be looking at this piece of jail?
If y'all don't know what 3 to 5 years means, that means 3 to 5 years in prison.
In prison.
If we fuck around with her.
If anybody's listening to this from prison, now you know.
Like, it was so bad. But I mean, like, I don't know a single guy in this world, unless they are gay, who would have seen her and not looked. Like, she looked that good. And there was no way she was only 17.
Yo, it's society nowadays, man. It's like, in our time, you know, there was girls who looked like that our age, you know.
Yeah.
When we were in the CJ. But now you're seeing, like, girls, at worst case scenario.
For them to understand, like, our age is, like, 24 to 27, you know? Like, we're in that cusp range right there.
Mid-20s.
So, you know, it's like, yeah, the mid-20s. Like, we are seeing girls that are, like, under the age of majority, just wearing clothes that are revealing way more than we would like them to.
Man, I don't know.
And it's a problem.
It's the younger generation. It's easy to spot because they're dumb as fucking nails. And it's so, because if you ever want to know, if you're looking at them, look them in the eye, look at them in their stupid fucking eyes and ask, do you know what Nirvana is? Have you ever heard of it?
You can't really hate on them for that, because I remember on the radio that someone didn't know who Paul McCartney was, but they were born in like 1995.
I don't give a fuck. I know who the Guess Who is. I know who like Paul McCartney was.
So you're a musician though. You're a musician though.
No, I'm not.
Well, you play the bass, right?
Look, I'm not expecting you to know who Nirvana is. I'm just expecting you to cover up your goddamn legs when you go outside, okay? The last thing I want to see is underage ass walking around these streets. Because yes, I'm going to look, and then I'm going to feel very, very bad about it because I know I'm going to hell.
Remember back in the day, they used to always get up on teenage girls like, oh, their only role model is Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera.
Britney Spears looks amazing right now compared to what I've been seeing in these streets.
But now what do they got? Like Kim Kardashian and Nicki Minaj.
Like right now, you know Christina Milian's dirty video? That's what the typical girl looks like right now in the streets. And she went overboard on that. Right now, it's the norm. That's the norm in the streets right now.
No, it's ridiculous what you're seeing, man. Like, it literally, it's mind blowing that parents let their kids out, like especially their daughters out the way they do.
They belong in the streets, man.
Well, because from what I've seen, their parents were growing up listening to Britney Spears.
The problem, yeah, too many young parents. Too many young parents. That's very good.
Exactly.
Like,
my mama said I couldn't walk outside. I'm going to be different. I'm going to let you walk outside like that. Actually, you should take that off.
You know, it's like you have 30-year-old moms raising 50-year-old
Why
daughters.
the fuck you going outside wearing a sweater, girl? Take that off.
Sure.
You know, like, fuck. It's a big problem. It pisses me off too because they look way too good. You're just like doing the countdown like, wait till you're 18. Because you know the saying, like,
or
ain't no pussy better than 18-year-old pussy no matter how old you get.
Yeah, that's the saying.
Or you pull a
It is now.
or you pull a quagmire.
That's what they say in the prison block for 3 to 5.
No. Because they didn't wait for 18. They did not wait
They
for
thought
18.
they did.
Or you could pull
That's why you ask for ID every time.
you could pull a quagmire and she goes 16, 18. Wow, you're first.
No.
Mom, I like where this is going.
As for 2 photo IDs, preferably a passport and birth certificate together.
And a written contract that you consent to this because we don't want to go to jail.
Contracts save lives. I'm telling you right now.
Contracts save lives.
When they put that John Hancock down, ain't nothing else to be said about that.
Yep.
Nothing beats a contract. You can write on a piece of A4 paper. It doesn't matter as long as
It's a video contract. We all got smartphones.
Yeah.
Just have a video contract of consent.
You don't have to be silent, you know. You can make noise.
Hello.
Yeah, here my girlfriend's just coming into the room after doing her hair, I guess. How you doing?
Good.
Well, that's what you're doing there for 3 hours?
Listen, I've been up for 3 hours, Zachary.
Don't come here.
She used your full name.
That's right.
Take this shit.
Don't make me call your mother.
Slam
Slam the door. It's like,
and now he's lost.
yeah, okay, let's ask you. How do you feel about these young girls and the way they've been dressing in this beautiful hot summer weather?
Well, just because they're young, they're not allowed to wear short shorts.
No. That's exactly it.
Why? What's wrong? I'm not talking about 13-year-olds. I'm talking about maybe like 15 to 17, almost 18-year-olds.
Cover up.
Why? Just because you can't have them?
Yes, that's exactly why.
You want them to wear Sherpas? Just
Don't be
'cause you can?
advertising the goods that are underdeveloped, that are overly developed for some reason.
Why? All the younger guys, they want to see goods too. Not just the.
Oh, now we're promoting underage sex here. I don't promote underage sex.
Oh, you saying you weren't banging in high school?
I didn't say that. I'm not promoting underage sex. Okay.
Yeah, man, you can't.
Mothers against drunk driving.
No, serious. It's like you just like if you, especially I hate for these people who have a daughter and everything like that. Like younger dudes, like say not our age, but like 31, 32, and you see like the daughters are going to. I wouldn't say they're like 18 or 17 yet.
Well, I hope not at 30.
It's possible. Maybe like at 40 or something like that. 40, young 40. Mm-hmm. And you see the daughters going out and then you're like saying, oh fuck, I lived through this too. And like if you have a daughter, like, oh shit, I'm sure you'd be like strict as fuck.
I'll tell you, if I ever get a daughter, I'm buying some artillery. It's like, I don't care if it's illegal. I'm gonna make sure I'm stocked up, locked and loaded, ready to go.
Yo, just do a quick.
I'm scaring every guy, whether she's dating him or not, that comes into the house.
Just do a Corey Holcomb, though.
Like Bad Boys 2.
Like, just like Bad Boy 2. Like, I'm asking the guys.
But that was more funny. That was more funny than scary. I would have laughed.
Yo, you're telling me at 15 years old, if you walk up to your girl's crib and the dad starts asking you if
that's not
gonna bug you?
First of all, if he's a cop, and I'm sure he knows he was a cop, I would not go out with her in the first place. That's the first mistake he made. That's the first mistake he made.
Because for sure he owns a gun.
Yo, that's mad connections, yo. If he actually likes you, that's a get out of jail free card right there if you use it right.
Literally.
Sure.
I'm just saying that it's something that's been bugging me lately, like I love to see beautiful women. I just don't like to see the beautiful women that aren't actually women yet. Save those beautiful legs for when you're 18. In the meantime, wear a nice sundress that goes down.
That's how genetics work.
Shut up. Down to your ankles. That way I know.
Someone needs to take a biology course.
No, fuck that. Just hide it. I'm not saying don't develop. I'm saying hide what you've developed.
Like he converts them from Islam from 1 to 18. Basically.
Until you're 18, you are Muslim or you're fucking Amish, like whatever. Just cover it all up.
I always had to have that conversation in high school, and it's like, oh, the show is for religious reasons. Nah, my dad's just a dick.
Yeah, I'm a dick. Fuck it, I don't care. Like, I think girls should have chastity belts. Like, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put it right
You say that now, though, but when you were younger,
yeah, when I was young, fuck this chastity. That's what I mean. When I was a young pervert,
whatever.
When I was a young pervert, some of these girls should have had chastity belts. It might have saved some lives. But now that I'm older, I know why it's so important to protect these young girls from themselves.
How many
just trying to cock block all
you shut your mouth.
Not again. Dig in the hole.
That's horrible.
My skeletons in the closet are mine and mine.
That's one reason I don't want to have kids.
That's why your room has
I'm fearful of getting a girl. And if I know if I get a girl, I'm going to
Yo, I'm raising a lesbian, man. I'm telling you right now. I am raising
If I know I have a girl...
You hear that, babe? We're raising a lesbian.
I don't care what they're attracted to.
I care. If it's a girl... She better like
you said that now.
Lesbians are fucking crazy. They're crazy.
No, really. I think by the time
they're crazy.
You have children, I think it's the next step.
Wow.
It's not gonna matter. Well, that's my opinion. But
look, for guys, I'm fuck. Okay, like I really don't. But for girls, be a lesbian, please. If there's a God, please.
Still, I don't think that means.
No, I don't think you understand. Like, just the thought. Like, imagine you have a daughter and like. She's a slut, and that means like she's getting gangbanged by like 4 guys at the same time. Like, you know how many cocks that is? That's 4 cocks.
Well,
that's 4 cocks at once.
You know they make strap-ons typically larger than an actual penis.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a girl, so it's okay.
You would rather have your daughter fucked by silicone than a flesh.
Yes, I do not want another man with my daughter. Like, I have nieces.
Well, my daughter know the
I have nieces. Thing. I dread the day my nieces tell me they're dating. Because I'm going to be like that father figure that's like, you know what? I'm going to kill him. Like, what? No. My nieces,
or
no.
You just raise your daughter right.
I will raise them right.
Not give it up.
To be a lesbian.
That's
what I'm going to do.
If I had a daughter, I'll tell her to believe in nothing. Like, because people when they grow up, like kids especially, they believe in Santa Claus, Easter.
My daughters will know the fear of father.
Nothing. No. So that means when they get older, they won't be disappointed in anything.
The fear of father.
But
that's what they
you have
need.
to let them enjoy their innocence.
Not God, not Santa Claus, not leprechauns. The fear of father. That father will ruin you if you ruin what father tells you to do.
I'll make you watch all scary movies like Boogeyman and all that shit. So you'll be scared of everything.
Nah, man.
This is what the real ones are.
I'm gonna raise them like Norse pagans, so when they go to school and they're talking about Thor and Odin and all that shit, the teacher's gonna be like, meet the teacher day. She's like, you serious? You seriously? Yeah, it's just a joke we're playing. It's like, well, we'll knock him out of that when he's 13. In the meantime,
Nah, man. The way girls are today, it's only gonna get worse. Remember how they were when we were 15? Do you remember Westmount?
some of it.
Student body.
There was a lot about Westmount that was not kosher. A lot.
You guys went to like freaking Edgemont. I went to freaking student body. I was not student body. Dangerous Minds school. That's what school I went to. We had stabbings and all that kind of crap in our school.
What the?
Yeah.
We had penis stabbings.
That was normal. You had what?
Penis stabbings.
Penis stabbings?
Yeah, we just like to get high, man. That's all it was. You can't be stabbing people when you're high. You don't want to stab people when you're high. You just want to chill.
People in our school didn't drink because we had the SAQ and...
Who said we were drinking, yo? Well, drinking what? We were underage.
Oh my god.
In our school we drank because we had like the DEP and all that SAQ and everything close to our school. So we must drink.
Yeah, but how did you get the alcohol? Like
Physical
everyone
science
had
class?
fake IDs.
No, don't worry about.
No.
Don't worry about how things came through. Just
I had people older than
The
me.
DEP had to make money.
To get, yo.
The DEP had to make money.
Oh, man.
I had people older than me asking me to buy beer for them.
No.
Yeah.
I
Consistently. I was easily able to buy beer.
younger. I bet you'd look just
Once
like
the mustache and beard came in, it was all
Yeah, like,
smooth sailing.
just, I looked the exact same without the beard, like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I remember it was a physical science class, we just go in with a water bottle full of vodka, and then eventually we just got so, like, tired of it that we just came in with a water bottle full of rye, and it was brown, so we weren't hiding anything,
Yeah.
and, like, take a swig,
ice
teacher
cream.
turns around, and he's just, like, so disgruntled, he's just like, goes back to the chalkboard.
My life is shit.
He hated his job, we hated his class, it was all good.
Yeah, he just didn't want to deal with it at all.
There's a lot of teachers in high school that didn't give a fuck. When you look back now, you realize the teachers did not give a fuck about the students at all.
No, that's like any job,
all.
man. That's like any job. That's why I will never trust a dentist. I will never trust a doctor. I will never trust fucking Secret Service. No matter what your job
That's why
is.
you have to hit on everyone.
What?
Oh, you compliment them.
Hold on. You gotta save that segue.
You compliment them, okay? Man, like, if you have a dentist, you make them feel like they are the most precious thing to you. You make them feel like gold. It works, trust me.
Dr. Wienerhurst, you are my everything.
Keeping in mind, I haven't been to a dentist in quite some time.
Neither have I. But getting
I
back,
need to make that appointment.
getting back to what I was saying, because, like, no matter what your job is, at the end of the day, it's a job. You do it long enough, you just want to get through the fucking day.
Question, how the hell did we get from
Yeah, what was your
talking
guys'
about
topic?
these girls that are just dressing completely wrong
Because you want to talk about jailbait all
to
day.
high school
And for me, I'm
to
not...
jobs?
I don't know if that makes me like an actual person, but I'm not turned on by jailbait. So
You're not turned on by a nice ass? I'm not saying you look at young girls on purpose. I'm just saying you spot a nice ass, then when you look at the facial structure, you're like, no, she's gotta be young, and it freaks you the fuck out.
it's hard to tell nowadays.
It really isn't. It's all in the cheekbones, man.
It's the eyes.
It's all no, not the eyes.
Baby
Because if you have
face
big eyes, you have big eyes. No, it's the cheekbone.
If
Trust
you hear
me.
them singing that catchy song, "Call Me Maybe," you know they're too young.
If they sing anything that I don't know, because like I stopped having cable maybe like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're singing anything that I don't understand, they're too young. Basically, that's my rule.
You're like an '80s. You're like someone who's in the '80s, living in the recent 2000s and everything like that.
Basically,
You know what's going
I still
on.
think like 10 years ago was the 90s.
Feels that way though.
Yeah.
It really does feel that way. Like the 2000s just ran right by.
Year 2000 was the best because I remember like everyone thought everything
World was gonna end.
The world was gonna end.
Stupid people thought.
Yo, there was parties like crazy,
Those
and
idiots.
I was 13, 14 around that.
Y2K parties and shit.
And I went to like crazy parties.
At 13, 14?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was so
Yeah, everyone thought the world was gonna end.
13.
Don't was
I'm
fuck.
books.
13 years old going to Dome? Fuck yeah. Club soda. Oh my god, amazing.
And those are places that, speaking of jailbait too, the Dome, Laboom is notorious for jailbaits. Like, I could go there today. I bet you'll find a 16-year-old.
The worst.
It's the worst.
1234.
All these, oh my, pure jailbaits. It's like, we can't go to these places anymore. And this is a place we used to go to all the time. 1234, remember there was a stretch we used to go there all the time.
Yeah, because we were getting in no problem because all the bouncers and everyone knew us. We didn't even have to like show ID or anything. Just walk in there.
And it just started getting whack all of a sudden. Same thing with like Vatican. When it was Vatican, that was crazy. Shit, though. That was crazy.
Now that was Geno Central though.
Huh? No, actually, no. Vatican was 7 was Geno Central.
Yeah,
Vatican was like.
There was some overlap
there
where it started
good, man.
It started changing.
It started morphing like a butterfly.
Vatican was just, it was the spot.
You guys just started getting older. Like it was your age.
No.
It's not a thing to get older.
Because Vatican was one of those places where it was like younger people and older people could go and it wasn't a problem. Like, you know, like 18, like 18 to 21 it was cool, and then it's like you had like even like older people going like later 20, like mid to later 20s, and it was just the vibe of that place was just amazing.
And then it just started
to change.
It just shut down for like a good month, 2 months, and then it came back as 7, and it was like it was still good to go, like because it was all the same workers and all the same people.
It just started going down from there.
But yeah, it's like it was
Shore came out.
Yeah, it was a slow progression of just not being what it was. And then it changed now to what, Imperial Room or something.
Yeah, some crap like that.
Yeah.
Imperial Room or some shit.
One of those things, you know. What are you gonna do?
And well, there's a whole bunch of places like that, like Sir Winston. It was a nice bar.
No, Sir Winston is. Like, it's just where the trashiest of trashy people.
It used to be a nice place.
It used to be nice.
Now it's like if you go, if you go upstairs, it's good. If you go like where the dance floor is, it's like you just see like the old grimy people just like hitting on each other, and like it's so weird.
Every Grand Prix, like annually, it's just like a little bit of filth stays behind. Just a little bit of filth and just accumulates, and nobody's done the dusting in like a decade, so they're just all gonna like chill at all those tourists.
It's like you go there or Thursdays, and it's just like the same group. Like they literally go from like, there's not enough skeezy people here, so they go over to Thursdays. There's not enough skeezy people here, so they go to Karina's. And they literally just like all night they'll do a rotation, just walking back.
I never thought Karina's was good. I never thought Karina's was good.
Karina's is good because it's cheap alcohol.
I never liked
it. You can get bottles there. Well, I don't know if it still is, but that's a good place to like start your night. Like you buy your bottles there and then you go someplace else. That's what it was perfect for. But I haven't been in a long time, so I wouldn't know if the prices are still the same.
And like, what is it like last semester? I think we went once to Reggie's. Like, there's that one time only.
I didn't go at all last semester.
Was it last? No, we didn't. Yeah.
I haven't been there in over a year.
Well, I went and. It was just, the crowd was just young. I was like, even though I know they're mostly 18, but it's like...
The thing about the Reggie's crowd that was cool is like, even though it's like they may have been young, it was like young for university.
Yeah.
So you knew they were still of age. Like you had to have a university card to be there, and you had to be of age because they weren't letting any underage people in there.
Yeah.
Which was sweet. Like you knew everybody there was of age. They went to the same school as you. If not, they went to like McGill or some other university because you needed to be a university student to get in there. Or you were a guest.
Then they started having these guest lists and all that kind of shit for a freaking bar.
Yeah.
Guest lists for Reggie's?
Yeah, like it's so weird.
Yeah.
It
was getting
that was the same fate as Cheers. Started off as a bar and then started to become more of a club.
Because the thing is, like, I don't mean like
I fucking hate Cheers.
Early on with Reggie's, it was like the shit. Because even though like they started having the DJ and stuff, it was still just like a place to just go, chill, get your cheap drinks on a Thursday night, and it was super chill.
Yep.
Then it just became this like, it became more than it actually was, you know? Or like I felt like just the owners tried to push for something that they should never have pushed for, which was making it into a club. And
place is not big enough to be a club anyways.
But I mean, like they still obviously get their clientele because I mean, most people that go there are like the freshmen, sophomores. So you know, like they go there, and then after a while, it's like as you get older, and you're just like, yeah, it's not worth the hassle for the cheap alcohol unless you go there early. Like you go there at 9 o'clock, and you got to basically stay there from 9 till whatever to like make sure you get your place to sit, and you can just chill out and drink for cheap.
Yeah.
They even raised the prices on the alcohol too, which was fucked up.
It was like what?
$2? Before it was like $2 for a bottle. Now it's like $2.50. I mean, yeah, it's only 50 cents, but still, like,
it's a lot.
Before you give them $5, and that was the drinks plus tip.
Yeah, now you have to give them $5 and a tip.
And $1. Because, I mean, I'm not giving them any more than that for 2
probably
beers.
Probably fuck someone tips who has, like, a loony just to give them
I gotta...
Yeah, imagine doesn't give a shit about tips.
Yeah.
It's the bartenders.
Yeah.
Give a shit
I don't know, this is me personally, but I have a philosophy, it's like, if you are working in a restaurant, bar, whatever, you're paid to work in a restaurant. I don't understand why I have to give you extra for something you're getting paid.
What they do. They pay them below minimum wage because they get tips, which I find
stupid. Which is stupid because tip is something extra. If she was extra nice, she took care of you,
did her service
etc.
Yes,
over and above, that's when you tip them.
I don't like tipping people who are paid to do their work. That's what. Hey, it's like me doing my work plus I'm getting.
Look, I work in a hospital.
The problem is tip outs. It's
it's ridiculous.
So the tip out is basically because you have all this. You have your kitchen staff, you have your your bus boys, your bartender. But most of the tips are going to be going to the bartender because that's what they do.
Yeah.
However, everybody is paid under because of tip outs. So what the bartender has to do is not only do they have to get the tips to make up for the wage that they're losing, they also have to get the tips to make up for the tip outs that they have to give out at the end of the night.
Exactly.
So if you don't give them tips, they're technically paying out of their pocket to serve you because of the time that they're losing, because they have to end up paying the kitchen staff, the bus boys at the end.
You know how you solve that problem?
Pay them more.
You pay them what minimum wage is and tell them to shut the fuck up.
You could. That's what they do in the UK pretty much everywhere else around the world.
Because I find it ridiculous that we're going to pay them under minimum wage to then have them get tips that are obligated. Like, no, it's like that. You tip someone for doing a good job. You tip them for the services they provided that you felt were satisfactory. But here it's like, just because they're in this job, we tip them. Like, that's the mentality.
I don't agree with that.
It's not to diss,
which I find ridiculous.
It's not to diss any of the people who does
No, I know many people who do a service where I genuinely want to tip them. Like, they'll come the right amount of times and ask me what I need. They'll make sure I'm always...
they go above and beyond.
They make sure my water is always full. They make sure my food is good. You know, like, those types of people, like, yes, I'll want to tip you if you do your job really well. But I don't feel I should have to tip you.
Yeah.
For doing your job really well. You should do your job really well.
Most of the world, they don't do it like this, but it's just that it's, I don't know if...
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I don't know if it's attributed to just that whole trickle-down economics bullshit that the West likes to kick around.
Trickle-down economics don't work.
No, everybody knows that except for the people running businesses.
Republicans and conservatives.
So the thing is, like, once you, when you're starting up a bar, I mean, like, for any manager, it's easier to pay your staff in a way so that when you have dry nights, you're saving a shitload of money.
Yeah.
So when you have busy nights, you're not spending any additional money. You know, you're spending them to take care of it, and if they get tipped, that's their whole thing. That's why you have a lot of turnover in it, but ultimately it's easier for people to start up bars because they can pay less for their staff to stay longer.
Yeah.
So it's bullshit, but that's how fucking Americans did it, and now we do it that way.
Which I find so fucking dumb. I mean, look at this. I work at a fucking hospital. I clean and sanitize, disinfect in hospitals. I should be getting fucking tips, okay? Because if I don't do my job right, guess what? Infection spreads.
Yeah, but that's why you get paid.
Oh, I get paid. But look, and you know why? Because I do a service that they need me to do right.
But you don't need to be tipped because you don't
But that's my
point.
We need these people to serve people right. Pay them.
You should wear a cloud.
Why aren't they getting fucking paid?
But that's why they're paying you.
No, but I mean for these people. We need them to serve people right. Because what happens if they don't serve people right? Big fucking uproar. People get pissed off. My food didn't come on time. This didn't happen. That and the third. Pay these people, man. What's going on? I shouldn't have to pay them. Why am I paying them? I'm already paying you people to bring me food and beer. See? Now I have to pay your waitresses as well because you're too cheap to bring out of your own fucking pocket.
If I don't do my job right, you are not getting past level 3.
Is that why you guys charge us $60 when it's actually $30-something per game?
You know, fuck.
I'm just about to beat the super secret lava dragon. Ah, shit, my game crashed.
File error. Corruption.
But it's true.
Damn video game.
You shouldn't pay an extra.
Oh, and everyone blame Zach for Diablo.
Why? What's wrong?
Blizzard doesn't outsource, those guys suck.
Yeah, they make a code and say, I think it's good.
It's like, oh, it takes us 12 years to perfect this masterpiece. It's like they're actually only working on it for like 2 months. We should probably get around to that game.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, man, Blizzard, God bless their souls, because they did it right.
You know they're for
they
sale,
made all their money off of World of Warcraft and just like, yo, let's just go on a 10-year vacation.
But you know they're up for sale now. Speaking of Blizzard, they're up for sale. Activision Blizzard, they're up for sale.
Because of Vivendi selling them?
Yeah, Vivendi selling them. Yeah. So I hope Sony is like, me personally, I can see only Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, like game companies buying it.
Nintendo ain't buying shit.
Huh?
Nintendo can't even perfect their own.
Nintendo, they need.
It'd be hilarious if EA bought them.
That would be crazy.
Either EA or Ubisoft, man.
The first firing is going to be Bobby Kotick. He's going to be the first one fired from that place. I'm going to leave everyone. What was that?
That's too much ruffle.
We are looking at an ugly version of Serena Williams. Am I right?
Serena and Venus.
Venus? Yeah, that's too much.
I don't know which one's which.
Serena looked too managed for me, man.
Yeah.
Her arm's bigger than mine, yo. That's a problem.
When they have a stronger jawline than you, they have a pretty decent jawline.
Yo, I can't be looking at a square jaw on a female, man. That shit fucks in my head.
They look at
I just be like, yo, I know there's an Adam's apple somewhere, man. Like, just show it.
She comes up. I'm from the Marine Corps.
Fuck me.
You're definitely not under 17.
Oh, jailbait. Good old 3 to 5 years.
Horrible.
But if they're 1 month to 18, it's okay.
The Barney Stinson rule?
Is it?
Is it really?
Like, the only reason to wait for a girl to have sex is if she's, what is it? If she's 17 years and 11 months? That's the only time to wait for a girl to have sex. That's what he said.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yo, it's called Countdown, baby. He was like, I will see you in 6 months. Yay.
It's horrible.
It's like at the midnight of the day, 12:01.
You send him that call. Happy birthday. Guess who's coming over? Good to be 18.
And then you find out she does what every girl does, and it's just like lies and like has her birthday celebration.
No, you gotta understand
does it
something
for a whole week.
When a girl turns 18, especially like in Montreal, because 18 is that legal age to drink, that is when she is at her slut peak. Because now she can drink legally. She's an adult. She can go out clubbing to all the clubs. She is going to be on massive binge partying for the next 3 to 6 months.
Not everybody. Like, not everybody is.
Every Montreal female.
You're from the
Let
country.
me Montreal female. Calgarian. Okay?
We have war.
3 to 6 months of complete party binging. That is when you get in. And that is when you take complete advantage of adulthood. Because I guarantee it, man. That is when they want to lose their innocence. They're like, look, I just turned 18. I want to have fun. Anytime a girl, like, especially when look in the States, guys will tell us in the States when a girl turns 21, and she'll be like, oh, I just want to have fun. They know she's lost. She's lost, man. Like, they know for the next year. For the next year, she's fucked.
You could shape her up to be exactly.
Because it starts with her partying in her city, and then she's like, yo, I'm going to Vegas. And that's when you know it's like, it's beyond control. Like, that's like, no fire hazard warnings can temper that, okay? Like, same shit with Montreal girls once they turn 18, man. It's just how it works. Come on. We have girls come here from Ontario and Vermont when they turn 18 to party.
Yep.
I don't think that's a coincidence.
We're the Vegas of Canada.
We really are. God bless Canada. Our national animal is a beaver. Think about that.
We have pretty architecture.
It's a beaver! It's a fucking beaver! What do beavers eat?
Montreal. It's a great city. Has its ups and downs, but I don't know.
Oh, I'll tell you, man. It's the politics.
This whole French crap and
The French politics ruins a beautiful province. Look, last weekend when we were off, me and Epi, man, we went up north to go to Bigfoot paintball. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like, the drive there, seeing just how beautiful this province is, man. The landscape, the mountain areas, the woods. Like, it felt so good to just drive through northern Quebec and just see what we don't always see, you know, just like the other side of the province, the quieter side of the province, the big houses out in buttfuck nowhere. And I mean, like, it was just amazing how beautiful this province is, but how limited it is because of the politics behind it. And I feel like this province could be so much more if we just got over this sensibility that there's this need to not preserve the culture, like the French culture, but more like enforce the French culture. And I feel that's what hurts this province so much, man.
Oh yeah, I could go on a whole podcast about that shit, especially just being an Ontarian, having that perspective, walking into a bureaucratic civil war. But
it hurts, man. I love this province so much. Like, I really genuinely love Quebec. I think it's a great place, but I'm not oblivious to the fact that the politics is what really hurts this province so much.
Montreal, well, the only thing I really like about Montreal is the women and the metro. Because the metro have tires, and I don't have to hear that breaking, cracking noise like in New York and in Toronto. Like as if something's breaking constantly. And the girls, they're just slutty French chicks. I can actually articulate in French, so I'm pretty good.
Yeah, my French is starting to get a bit better.
You always take
I've been practicing
until you go to like Toronto or like another like major city in Canada, and it's just like the ratio is just not as good as.
Oh no! But that's the thing. Like we're so lucky because we have so much multicultural people in Quebec, which is surprising considering all the bullshit that happens here politically. But you walk anywhere in Montreal, and it's just like there are women, man. Women of every culture that look so goddamn good. You just want to slap some maple syrup on them and lick it all up. Oh, yeah.
We were talking about that the other day.
Just rubbing that maple syrup.
When are we not talking about maple syrup?
Lay it up, baby.
We live in Canada. It always comes up.
Adding to the stereotype.
If you have not rubbed maple syrup on a chick's titties and then licked it off, you ain't been living right, man. Say that right now.
You don't belong in Canada.
You have not, especially if you're Canadian, you have not been living right. That's like saying you don't.
Criteria on the passport.
It's like saying you never had bacon back. How do you never have bacon back if you're Canadian, man? Come on, they put them in the Egg McMuffins at McDonald's, man. Come on.
Yeah.
You don't like bacon back?
No, I like back bacon, but I don't like Egg McMuffins.
I'm just saying, like, they put that shit in the Egg McMuffin.
No, and to get your passport, you need to live here a certain amount of time. You got to get that little itty bitty picture, and you have to lick some maple syrup off some titties.
You have to. I don't care if you're female. You got to do it.
No, it's still a rule. It's still the same rule.
If you're female, you gotta put it on a penis, yo. You put some maple syrup on a penis to suck it up, girls.
Oh, man.
Titties are gender neutral. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
I love titties.
I think that's a great idea for all of these women who are listening out there.
Yeah, no, Kristen, tell the women some knowledge.
Really?
Tell them some knowledge right now, because a lot of them be lousy and
You're gonna be like, oh, fuck these misogynist pigs.
No, for real.
The woman needs to tell you how good it is.
So good. It's amazing. Ladies, whoever's listening, put some of that maple syrup, whatever kind you want. If you like the low fat, then have the low fat. I personally like the original stuff, you know, the one in like the leaf. The ones that you guys have at your place.
I thought it was so good.
Pour a little bit on your man's penis, and then have a go.
You see,
it's so good. Don't have sex though with it.
Yeah, make sure it's all cleaned up first.
Because it's not good.
It's sticky. It's very sticky.
It's literally like licking a lollipop.
You see, ladies, this is a perfect example of a girl that's going to make it in life.
That's not boo. That's not boo.
No, it's true.
That's not boo.
No, a lot of these girls say, "Oh, we'll do this shit, we'll do that shit." That's why I made this is a personally. I made a comment on Facebook this week saying that any girl who believes in themselves ain't got nobody.
What? How does that make any sense?
Okay, I'll explain myself.
I'll
explain myself perfectly. I said that because I took an example of Halle Berry.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't she keep a man? She's like one of the finest people on earth, and she can't keep a man because she doesn't believe in herself.
Maybe it's
she believes in herself too much.
She doesn't think that the guys are good enough for her.
She has a kid with one of the guys who's trying to win back custody. And
he's getting paying some dude child support.
Yeah, she's paying the dude child support. That's how bad it is.
That's a loss.
And I made also a comment.
You have a beautiful baby. It's a loss.
I also made a comment. It's where like,
how are you paying the dude child support? How's a female paying the dude child support?
Because he got to the police first. He went first. It's whoever files that report first is going to go through like that.
She makes more money than he does.
He's pretty famous too. He's pretty famous too. He makes a lot of money as well.
He's a model, right?
Yeah, he makes money too. But I also made this comment also saying that like I wanted to do an experiment where I have I date 2 girls. One I treat normally, perfect. The other one I treat like pure shit.
Yeah.
And I said, I guarantee you, the girl who I treat like pure shit is gonna stay with me compared to the girl who you treat normally.
Because the girls who stay with men who treat them like shit, they deep down think that they deserve
They don't believe in themselves.
Yeah.
That's my point
believe
now.
in that.
Girls who believe in themselves don't have anybody. Girls who believe in themselves. I'm not saying this for everyone. I'm not saying this for everyone.
If your man hits you, you get out of that. I know it's easy for me to say that. It's hard if you're like you're married, you have a kid, you have a life together, and then you're married 3 years down the road, 1 year down the road, he starts hitting you. Like, it's hard to get out of that relationship, but
I have stories regarding that. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
But I
know you do.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I still love
changing topics.
Yo, I don't hit women, dog.
Huh?
I just tickle them till they pee themselves. And then like, look at you. Look at you peeing yourself. You want to start with me?
That's the worst.
You're covered in maple syrup, you're peeing yourself.
Seriously though.
How's a girl that just peed on herself going to tell you anything?
I still love the fact that you made this giant generalization about women based off of Halle Berry, who you've never met, you've never talked to. You probably like.
I don't need to meet her or talk to her. I see her every day in publicity. How she is.
Oh yeah, because that's so fun. Yeah.
How the hell is she dating
Benet
and lost and not grow Benet? That makes no sense to me.
Maybe she has a penis.
Maybe he's a douche.
Wasn't he cheating on her?
You, I'm better than you.
I heard the pussy.
Then this motherfucker
I heard the pussy.
he started talking about how he walks around with no shoes, but he left the shoes at the girl's place.
I heard the pussy's dry. That's why she can't keep him, man.
Oh, come on.
Yo, that's what I heard, dog. That's what I heard.
From who?
Huh? From sources.
What sources?
Magazine?
You know what I'm saying? But you reading those fucking magazines.
Yo, she's in Montreal all the time. She's in Montreal all the time.
You meet her, you shake her hand. What the fuck?
What, did the cab driver over on the fucking street to say like, yeah,
I would not do anything
was a drag?
Look, yeah, okay.
She has.
Yeah, okay. Look, if Halle Berry was on the bed right now, so I'm sorry, babe, but I'm cheating on you right then and there, man. That's Halle Berry.
I want to join.
That's Halle Berry.
Syrup.
Fuck.
Halle Berry, we know you're in Canada. Here's some syrup.
I'm gonna ask her for pussy turn up, dog. That poom poom turn up. Let me find out, dog. Fuck, yo. I'm trying to get in.
Wear this beaver tail and take the syrup.
No, but the generalization, it doesn't go to every girl. Like girls who don't believe in it, who believe in themselves don't have anybody. It's not every girl like that. There's certain girls who have this kind of stush attitude, thinking, "Oh, I can do it. I can do this without a dude," or everything like that. But that's the reason.
Of course there is, but at the end of the day, it's like, look, you gotta believe in yourself. Period. No matter who you are, male or female, like you have to believe in yourself in order to get anything in life. If you're gonna go out there as if like you have to be completely dependent on every little thing out there, then you're not gonna get much in the beginning. You're going with the wrong mentality.
And you're probably gonna get.
Especially if you're a celebrity. What celebrity isn't an arrogant prick? Like, let's be honest here. They may go on TVs and put on the best interviews and do all this charity work, but they only do that because they want their image to look good. They want people to look at them and love them. They want them to be the ones that get picked first for movies. That's why they do all that shit.
Yeah, but maybe not all of them are like fully like that. I believe that maybe all actors have that little aspect in them, like some more than others.
Especially when it comes to actors. Understand? When it comes to actors, they are constantly auditioning.
For sure.
Nothing is like, it's very rare that an actor is handed something to them.
Yeah.
Usually it's handed to them because they are loved. How do you become loved? You do the things. Yeah, you go on the interviews and you make yourself lovable. You act constantly. If you're not willing to do that, you become like a Kristen Stewart, who basically every time you see her, you just want to punch her in the fucking face.
But that has nothing to do with her personality. That has the fact
that has everything to do with her personality.
Face.
Which is her personality. She is just a drollless person.
I don't know why
people who's surprised. Like, how are you this way when you're an actor? You can't even act like you give a damn? Like, what the hell is that? I mean, like, look at it like this. Brad Pitt.
No, there's a lot of people love her.
Okay, Brad Pitt is someone who's done countless amount of charities. He has all these kids. Why do we love him? Because he constantly puts others before himself. Constantly.
That's what he shows us.
Thank you.
Except Jennifer Aniston.
That's a good point to raise.
Forever alone.
After everything we've seen do, look at how we treated Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, this is just turning into TMZ, guys.
This bastard. This is the reason he started talking about tablets. Shit, I don't like celebrities.
But no,
fuck celebrities. Pay me, motherfucker.
No, Brad Pitt is totally the guy who will take the last piece of bacon. I have no doubt about it. That's how actors are.
He's Brad Pitt.
This.
You give Brad Pitt the last piece of bacon. And then you hope he gives you something after.
I've worked with plenty of actors before, and it's all the same thing. Like, they all love to hear the sound of their voice because they're all trying to get ahead. That's what they do. The ones who are, like, great, like, very talented, very nice people, they get stuck in theater because they just keep doing that. They're not going to break it into TV or movies unless you become the asshole. So there's a lot of genuinely talented people if you go to, like, a local show or, like, theater, Broadway, all that stuff. But you're probably not going to see them in any movies.
Because they don't make that push that the celebrities do.
No.
But let's disregard this celebrity talk. I hate talking about celebrities. Let's talk about beautiful, beautiful summertime Montreal.
I don't even know who's a celebrity anymore. Like, getting rid of cable was the best thing I ever did.
Yes, it really was.
You can't
Until
tell
football comes back.
There's bars. There's like 40 bars in like.
Yeah, because I want to spend $40 every time I want to see a fucking football game. Fuck that.
Just buy it, Patrick.
No, how about I just get my cable back for the sports package and I'm good. That's what I'm gonna do once September starts. Actually, I'll probably do it in August because I actually want to see the baseball games. Because I like watching baseball like mid to late August.
Can't watch baseball.
That's the best time to watch baseball.
Oh, I'm with you there, Jason.
Can't watch
I'm with you
baseball.
there.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Baseball's awesome.
Oh, it's not.
Listen, maybe
I didn't even
if
know
I'm
the
here,
All-Star game was
I'll
on until I saw.
but-
I was changing the channels on Sports Center, and I just saw something like National League. Oh, okay, the baseball was on.
Just because you don't pay attention to it doesn't mean that
It's not a fact of paying
out there
attention. The
does.
whole baseball in general, it's just been going down.
What?
It's just been going down.
How's baseball going down?
There's no steroids in it, so there's no controversy.
Oh, come.
Yo, when there was controversy when Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire
So
all those home
we
runs,
need steroids for
everyone was
baseball
watching
to
that.
be good? Like, baseball is a good sport.
It doesn't have the steroids in it to make it
No,
exciting.
you want it to be a sport of constant home runs and constant big hits. Like, fuck that. That's not what baseball's about.
Baseball, anyone can play baseball. I'm convinced. An overweight person can play baseball. Look at Prince Fielder.
You know what? If you can hit
It's
a
the hardest thing to
100
hit
mile
that
per
ball, though.
hour,
Like, I'm not saying
yeah,
it's
if you can hit
exciting
a
by any
100 mile
means,
per
but
hour
it's
baseball being thrown at you,
hard.
then yeah, you can play baseball. One of the hardest things to do in sports.
Is
Go
hit
ahead
that
and do
ball.
it, please. Go ahead.
Of course I can do it.
I would love to see you hit a ball thrown at you at 100 miles per hour.
Next podcast at a batting range.
I want to see Jason on first base.
Like, yeah, there you go. Fuck.
Or a shortstop.
Like, come on, are you kidding me? It's not a fucking easy sport.
It's easy.
I want to see him running that field.
If
If it was easy, no one would juice.
Huh?
If it was easy, no one would juice.
That's them because they awesomely suck then if they can't do it.
Oh
look
my
at
God.
Mark
Give me
McGuire.
a break.
Look at Mark McGuire today. He looks like a shell of himself. He looks like a shell of himself. Look at Ken Griffey Jr. He's still the same because he's a great player. He hasn't done anything. He's great. He's a great player.
Yeah, but you know how hard it is to be a great player of baseball. It's not an easy sport.
It's an easy sport. You just have to have hand-eye coordination. That's all. That's all it takes for baseball.
Hand-eye coordination.
We need to have a session where we find somebody in Montreal who
Golf
can.
is hand-eye coordination too.
Huh?
Yeah, but not. You know how fucking hard it is to play golf.
Freaking Bubba Watson was playing freaking YouTube golf and he won the Masters. And he hasn't been playing for more than a year. And he won the freaking Masters.
Some people are naturals, but you know how hard it is to play golf. Like, when's the last time you played golf?
I never played golf.
There you go. You're gonna comment about golf and you never
But
play
that's not my
golf.
sport. It's not my sport to play. I don't play.
You've never swung a golf club to hit the ball, and you're gonna talk about how easy it is to play golf?
It is easy.
No, it's not.
It
really isn't.
It's hand-eye coordination. People who have bad hand-eye
Yo,
coordination.
we need to
can't
have
play
like
basketball.
2 weeks where we just have like 1 week is baseball, 1 week is golf, and we just videotape you playing both.
All
I'm telling you right now, it'll be the funniest thing. I'm gonna be sober for it
See,
too.
from the same argument, I can say football's easy. Like,
Yeah.
QB, you just fucking throw a ball.
Huh?
QB.
Like literally, it's not fun. Like people do not train their whole lives for this sport for it to be easy. Like, are you kidding me? Look how hard it is for Tiger to get back into position after everything he's been through.
The reason why, because Tiger's fucking bitches again, like he used to do on the down low. That's why he's getting the ball.
Forget bitches.
It's not an easy sport. Like, especially golf, where
No
it's like
sport at
number
professional
one
level is
come and go so fast.
Also,
You know?
That's why it's at a professional level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's
that's-
not an easy sport. That's why you have the major leagues and the minor leagues, because not everybody can make it to the major leagues. Like, you have guys in the minors who are dominating, then they go up to the major leagues, and what happens? They fucking fall from grace because it's not the same league. These are all professional people who are at the top of their class. You're going to tell me baseball's an easy sport. Are you crazy?
Basketball's easy. You take a ball and shoot it in a hoop.
It's hand-eye coordination, man. It's hand-eye coordination. You're telling me Mike Miller is a good basketball player?
He's better than you.
Huh? He takes one shot and his back is out. I just need to blow past him.
Look, the fact that he was actually able to go out there with a back injury and still hit threes is quite a feat.
He'll never play basketball in his life again. His back is done.
It's like talking to an old grumpy old man.
I had an easier time playing basketball than I did baseball.
That's what's fun. No, when we played softball, that was fucking jokes.
But I was first base.
We only did it for begging a fucking gym teacher who really just wanted to have a team.
Yeah.
And he knew so well he had no intentions of making a team because we were all that bad.
Because it was like I think two or three seniors, and then the rest were like grade 7s. They were like 4 feet tall.
And we were just like this. We were at a point where we're just like, you know what? I just hate the sport right now because everybody on our team can't play.
We just did it for fun.
It was oh my god, what bullshit that was.
See, we didn't have activities like that. We just had to make do. We had to share gyms with other classes.
We were supposed to have a football and a rugby team. I never really know that.
Oh, rugby would have came before football, but yeah.
I think that school has a rugby team now, but we were too late.
What, Westmount?
Yeah. I was walking by Westmount Park and I saw them playing rugby.
They can kiss my ass.
We had everything in my high school.
Fuck you.
We're not as privileged
at your
as
private school. At your nice little private school where everybody paid all that cash. We're public schoolers, okay?
Yeah. We went through things.
Inner city kids, yo.
God.
Our stove and our oven are one, yo. The fuck out of here.
We had to take the bus.
I'd take
the city bus, yo. Not even the school bus. The city bus, bro.
I took the school bus for elementary, but not for high school.
Fuck, man. We had to take the city bus.
I took the city bus in grade 9.
That's
that
up.
counts.
In grade 9. Yo, she had junior high and high school.
I had junior high where I was from.
That shit is so crazy.
We have a junior high in Montreal, but it's far.
Yeah,
it's all in St. Leonard.
It's all in
St. Leonard.
But fuck nowhere.
Fine bitches though in that school in high school. I used to see
them.
No, because in high school, because our school.
Lauren Hill has that too. They have the junior senior, yeah.
I didn't know about Lauren Hill, but I know in our high school that we had a junior high school, and it was an English junior high school. Whoa!
They're like right across the street from each other too. It's like the junior high is here, and then the senior high is right there. And
I was like, yo, I probably should go to this junior high and see all these girls are. And a couple of us actually did go to see all these girls are. We were like, damn, it's a different world. It's like a whole new world. I'm like, oh fuck. But we were stuck in our dangerous mind school with our stabbings and chain doors and everything.
Oh man.
I did 1 year at junior high before coming here. And I remember coming here and everybody was like just getting used to like, because junior high is basically just high school.
CJ, you mean?
No, just like coming here in grade 7, everybody was like coming right from elementary to high school. And I'm like, rookies.
CJ,
we just skip the middle, man. You know, we go straight to it. Yeah. Balling, 5 years straight. Bomb.
For high school?
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, boom. Go into CJEP and just party.
That is such a waste of life.
What?
You think?
It's like great. Supposed to be a transitional period.
The best.
It didn't help anyone.
Yo, it helped me. Helped me get
bitches.
From all you did was drink, gamble, and fuck.
Yeah.
Pretty
much that's all we did.
So I retract my statement. It was worth it.
It was so worth it.
I think CJEP taught us more about life than anything.
Yeah,
it taught us all the bullshit we have to go through eventually until we got to the university.
Yo, it was 2 years. It was 2 to 3 years of straight bullshit. Like, why are we here? We're doing absolutely nothing we actually need to do anything that we actually want to do. But yet we have to do it if we want to do what we want to do.
Our system is so bullshit. Like, we have to do classes that we might end up have to doing over again in university, or because obviously our programs like let's say my program, political science, we don't have that in CJEP. And I took international business for shit all to go into political science, and it's like I'm doing 2 complete different things. Thank God I don't have to do any more classes, but I know someone who had to do over their, I think it was their macro or their math over again or something like that from CJEP, because they got, if you have under 70 in a certain class, you have to do it over again in university so you could get the equivalency. It was a whole bunch of crap. And
Oh man.
that's life in Quebec.
They
Like
should just
all
add
French.
one more year, like how it is in every.
I hate the fact that they force you to take 2 French classes too.
Yeah, that's why I
That
never
was
got my
some
dad.
bullshit, yo.
That was my relaxation class.
Yeah.
Because I fucked
Because
up.
they're French, fun.
No, you know what they want to do? Because we have a placement exam to go in for English and French. Obviously, everyone did good in English placement.
I killed
The
him.
French one, there's 3 levels. There's the basic where you can't do shit at all in French. There's the intermediate level, and there's the advanced level. I fucked up so hard on the French placement exam so I could get placed in the basic class. I got placed in the basic class when after I think I did something bad though. When they say, "Oh, you speak French," I'm like, "Yeah," but I was losing the French side. "Oh no, you can go to the second level." I was like, "Ah, fuck this shit." I actually had to find this girl. I was like, there was this girl saying, "Oh, you speak French." I'm gonna ask him for the answer. I'm like, man. After they changed me the next day for a different class, I'm like, fuck you.
That's like, if you spoke French, it wasn't a problem. It was the fact of writing and
Yeah, I know, that was the
reading.
problem. Because
That
even
was
at the
the
basic
problem.
level, in order to pass it, you had to basically be able to speak it, write it, and read it. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, how the fuck is this basic? I'm from Ontario, like, saying like, the
So to me, it's like,
ABCs.
Yeah.
reading
I
French
start
was not, like the
people like
reading
that.
and the listening was no problem. Speaking it, I was in between, but I couldn't write French for shit. Like, I still can't write French.
I can write French and I can write English.
I was pissed off at French because like I took visual arts. I passed everything. Like my fucking transcript, like over 75 and 80s in all my courses except for French. I was failing French, so I couldn't get my deck unless I passed French. And so I'm in this basic French course, and I have people who were born and raised in Montreal failing this class. And I went to the teacher at the end of the day after I failed like my last oral. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like I passed my visual arts. All these great marks. Like you want me to be able to speak, write, and read within a semester.
Yeah.
It's retarded.
And so I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go get a job. So I said, fuck school, I'm getting a job.
See, that's so unfortunate for like families who are moving and have kids who are in the higher grades. Like when we moved here, me and my brother were done school. Like we graduated high school, etc. So we were already in university. My sister, though, she got fucked because now she right went into school, and she had to do social studies and math in French, and at that grade level. And she's like, I don't even know right now.
Yeah,
She got
so
fucked.
dumb.
Kids get fucked like
They
that.
force you into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I came here, my dad was like, oh, you can go to like a French high school. I'm like, no, I want like traditional high school experience. And he's like, well, but you'll learn French. And I was like, yeah, but like, I don't want a French friend. Like, when you're coming to a new place and it's like I don't know, this is the way I saw it with the whole like French Anglo thing. I'm just like, no, I want like people like me to know. I don't want to treat high school as a learning experience academically. No, high school is where you go to learn about life. It's not where you go. Anything you learn there, like, does anybody remember?
Nope.
Like,
I can't remember shit from
can you remember anything academically that you learned from high school?
Nope.
Can you
I remember the history class, but
Like,
that's
do
kind
you
of
remember the table of elements? I don't remember the fucking table of elements.
Elements?
wasn't I iron?
What I do remember is what not to say, what to say. I don't know, like what a gram of weed is. Like
All I
I
remember
learned
from,
things.
all I remember from physics class was that if acid poured on you, there's this kind of blanket thing and a shower thing you have to pull.
With the eyewash station?
And the eyewash station thing. That's the only thing I remember from physics class. It's like, don't do this shit and...
I actually remember how to connect the circuits. That was one thing
I can't do that shit.
Listen, though, the whole point of school, other than to teach you just the basic knowledge of things, is to teach you how to learn. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's why we don't remember, like,
I don't know how to
actual
learn,
things.
man.
But we know how to study. We know how to work in a group. We know how to work individually. That's what
Like,
it is.
I remember a couple things from CJET, obviously. University, no modality, yeah, that's like the base of my knowledge right now.
Because that's what we're doing.
High school, elementary, good lord, I can't even remember how we used to sit in high school. I don't even, all I know is we had some shitty desk, and I don't know if we put stuff in the desk or left it there. I don't know this shit, man.
I think I remember Pythagorean theorem.
Oh, man.
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
You're giving me really bad flashbacks.
Yeah, you see, I'm not good at math, and I don't know what that all
Oh, I was horrible at math and
I
stuff.
don't know. I was more
Yo,
English
fuck
than that
math,
kid.
man. Once I learned how to do my taxes, I said, fuck school.
You
It's
get
actually
your
the only
Q4s, you get
thing.
your Q4, and then you plug in the numbers into it.
Exactly. That's how you do taxes? Yeah.
fuck the rest of this course. And I walked.
See, that's what they should be teaching you in CEGEP. How to budget.
In Quebec, we have these schools called polyvalentes, and these are specialized schools. So they teach you work. They teach you how to work.
Okay.
So, like, say if you're doing like construction, you actually hands-on workshop room, and that's your
and they
class.
teach you how to do that.
Those are in high schools. There's a lot, not many of them. There used to be a lot, but they closed down a lot of them, which is good because that's what everyone needs now. Now they give you this bullshit high school stuff where you have to get a certain grade in, math 514, 526, 536, a whole bunch of crap math before you can qualify to get into this program, into that. That's a whole bunch of stuff.
I just wanted to be an artist.
I know, I just wanted to
drop
draw
out my
something.
dreams. French people.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Let's get ready to wrap this thing up.
En français?
No, fuck that. I'm not speaking French, man. It's the weekend. It's the weekend.
It's the weekend. Like, that's your rule, no French on the weekend?
I've been doing it since high school. No French on the weekends. Only time I speak French on the weekends is if I have to speak to a girl who's really fine. If I'm like not in the mood, I'm just gonna say.
You'll find bitches everywhere, bro. You just gotta holler at them. You know, say,
I normally don't do this.
I normally don't do this
On a Saturday.
No, but I don't speak French on the weekends, man. That's my time to relax. Because I speak French in the week all the time, man. I work in a French place. Not
You'd
French.
be amazed how
I'm so
little
sorry.
French I speak at work. Like,
I
it's
don't speak it at all.
amazing.
The thing is, I just hate how many people know that I don't speak French because I'm Ontarian. So like, two cute girls and like they'll talk to me, and then they'll start talking to each other in French. I'll pick out like 15% of it. And I'm like, you slap.
They think the only thing you know the only thing you know is to sing the Marineland song.
I don't even know that shit.
That commercial is older than me. That commercial is older than me.
Yeah, no joke though. No joke. I was showing this one girl and another girl, and they're both French. And one, we were walking home because she was super fucking drunk. And as I was just trying to get her to go into her house, all I kept hearing was troisième. I know what she was talking about.
Oh, she wanted a threesome? Troisième means third.
It's like toi.
Sex to save the friendship. What? Yes, fuck drunk girls. All the time, fuck drunk girls. Especially if they're French. Best blowjobs in the world.
Ew.
If they're Japanese, you can never tell. They're super submissive. You can't tell. It's like, are you dying right now, or are you just submissive?
I get my dog.
And I'm just like, ah.
Alright, let's wrap this thing up. It was a good podcast. We're off.
Montreal, we love you. Woo! Rock on.
Me and Mike's had to go paintball and own some bitches.
Yo, it was fun, man.
What are you guys planning for this week, though?
Till I got shot.
Yo, I was the biggest guy there. No center body shots.
Until you
I took no shots to the torso.
Until you took a paintball to the knee.
I was
I did some to the shins.
But yeah, legs got demolished, but all my bruises are gone, so I'm pretty good.
I'm so scared of
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got on like lower back in that first game, and the rest of it, man, I was like the male equivalent of a woo girl. Instead of like girls are when they like something good happens, like woo. We're just like yeah.
So, what do you guys plan for this week? What are you guys doing, Zach?
This weekend, I'm taking the past 4 weekends. It's been like one event after another. Having to wake up early on Saturday for one fucking thing or another. So today I woke up late, went to the gym. Now I'm here. Tomorrow, no clue what I'm doing. Probably going to the gym again.
One more week of work, then I have a week of vacation.
Taking a week vacation off?
I cannot fucking wait for this week to be over. So I'm telling you, man, I know it's gonna go by so fucking slow.
Chris, what are you doing this weekend, or tomorrow?
Well, this weekend,
Suck my dick.
currently, no.
Spoiler alert, dude!
Spoiler alert. Spoiler
Maple
alert.
syrup, so no.
Oh, we'll find some. We'll get some maple syrup.
I'm house sitting currently, and then next weekend, me and Matt are going to Boston.
Boston. We're gonna come back
Excited,
with
I love
like 4
Boston.
magnums of Ciroc.
Oh my god! Like,
I'll give you guys money.
Yo,
For
do
sure,
it, man. If you want me to pick you up
cheap
some
there, let us
alcohol.
know.
Give me some Four Loko too. I know they have Boston.
Oh no!
Yeah, they have
In
Boston.
Boston,
Really?
yo,
I
if they
tried
got
to
4
get
Loko,
it.
yo, I may bring back a case.
They have it in Boston.
I'ma
In New
push
York,
that
in
shit
New York is where the band
streets.
is.
Yo, $15 a can, buddy. Hot your boy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that. So, yo, if you're listening in Montreal, and you want me to get you some liquor, just give me the cash. You know
Okay, we're only there for like 2 nights. We have a limit on how.
Yo, don't worry, man. Yo, let me worry about the border, okay? Let me worry about the border.
All they do in the border.
About your boy, man. I'll get you what you need, man.
It's like, oh shit, how did they find us out at the border? Next podcast.
I'm gonna use that.
Is that Zach guy as sexy as he sounds?
Just like.
It's some chick at the border. She's like, so maple syrup.
Oh, they're the worst. Female customs agents.
For the weekend, though, I am going. Actually, tomorrow I might go to the gym again.
You might go to the gym.
What gym you going to?
The Y on Monkland.
Hear that, ladies? That's
The YMCA on Monkland.
Listen.
He owes you some cash. You know where to go.
People have been asking me why I'm not dating anyone right now. I have a simple philosophy. It's because of where I work.
Your body's not ready.
No, that's not it.
That's why he's in the gym, yo.
Nah.
Yo, we push that with some. My body's not ready to get back in the dating game. That's why I'm with Kristen. You know what I'm saying?
Good Lord.
Wait.
It's the last time Matthew will be living to this podcast.
No. It's like no. I don't have time for that shit. These bitches lousy. I ain't got time for that shit.
You gotta find a good one.
I gotta fuck bitches and duck bitches. That's the 2 words you have to do. Not good girls. Fuck bitches and duck bitches. These are lousy bitches. Though.
Maybe you should stop being an asshole. Maybe you'll find them.
Yeah, maybe.
It has nothing to do with me being an asshole. Though. How many times have I been an asshole compared to the girls I did?
Every single podcast.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Last week we didn't do it because I wasn't there last podcast.
Who hurt you?
No, I'm usually nice. I'm usually nice to anyone I date and everything like that. I haven't been evil or anything like that. I don't say it's bullshit all the time.
No,
but
you're good to your girl.
It's when the people piss me off. It's because where I work. That's the main reason.
Right now where you work?
Yeah, right now where I work.
That's why you're not dating anyone?
Huh?
Why?
That's why you should date someone.
No, that's people munching off. That's people mooching off.
Yo, let them think they can mooch, and you just don't give them shit.
That's true. That's right.
But you get all that pussy.
But my work is going good. I'm focused on that. I'm focused on that right now, and my work is giving me that money, and I'm trying to save up to get my own space so I can get out of my house and relax.
Get out of your mom's basement, you mean?
Nah, man. Yo, I said I was gonna stay home till 35. I don't give a fuck. I want to save money. That's how you save money.
Fuck that, I need to get out of my dad's place. That's what I was telling Lanky. I'm like, yo, you ready to move out yet? And then some shit happened. You had to wait.
Nah, but that's what I'm doing today. This is the gym and prepare. I have to actually prepare stuff for work, anyways.
Yeah, I knew I had to get back to the gym when my abs were starting to hurt mid-fuck. And I'm just like, yeah.
Man, I could go for a good 2 hours straight, fucking man. That's because of that gym cardio, baby. Cardio days. 2 hours of cardio, you know what I'm saying? You just hit the bike.
No, I can't. It's once you go into
the rowing, then you just do a little bit of jumping jacks to cool down.
It's the 3rd and 4th set that you're just like, how?
So you gotta crack the back.
Shit.
Crack. And
You can fuck for hours, yo. You could just hold your breath and fuck for like a good 5 minutes. You don't even notice you're holding your breath. But that's because that cardio, man.
It's true. It's crazy.
You feel
Don't
fucking
feel pain.
And once in a while, instead of, if you don't want to go on bottom, you still want to make her do the work, you go turtle position. Then you grab her from the side, and you just go as tight as you can, and then you just start gyrating her own hips. It's like you're churning butter with her ass. It works. Try it.
That shit is sex podcast.
Alright, so.
Oh, we will.
Yo, I need fucking bitches all the time, dog. You know what I'm saying?
We just have like somebody fucking in the background for audio. Welcome.
Let's end this. So what? Go ahead, boy.
On the stool.
Horrible. Alright, so let's end this. Next week, we're gonna do another one. Next week,
we're gonna come back hard at you, you know what I'm saying, man? All up in your face, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, next week.
I'm in Boston next week, but you know what I'm saying? I'm put a little video recording for you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, man? Just a little shout out what I'm doing, how much Ciroc I'm drinking, how much champagne I'm pouring on my girls' titties, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, man? I'm gonna do it real big for y'all in Boston. Do it nice, like it's a video conference call, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Skype, that's how we gonna do it.
I'm just not gonna do that.
I hate to remember, you are not a celebrity of anything. You are not a professional athlete. You are not a movie star.
Champagne on the titties.
Hey,
you have no right to be wrong.
Yo, champagne on those titties. On those titties. Champagne on those titties. New song, yo. New song. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah.
That's how all of your vlogs are.
That's all my vlog. I'm just going on video to like champagne on the titties.
Alright, so
like a champagne bottle.
So next week, Lenny's gonna be in Boston, so I guess we're still gonna do.
Nah, still do it, yo. Real talk.
Yeah.
I'll send a little video recording for you guys, just letting you know how things are going.
We'll Skype you in.
Yeah, just Skype me. It'll be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Could work. Yeah.
Yo, we can do it as long as I get some free Wi-Fi.
You just fucking open up a separate window and you put it next to the.
It doesn't record.
We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. Either way, man. If we can get a video thing or a little audio thing of me saying hi about how drunk I am in Boston, then we'll do that. If not, I will see you in 2 weeks.
And hopefully I will have new equipment, so everything will be sounding 100 times better than what it's sounding now.
We don't need to tell them that shit. When it sounds better, it sounds better. Just keep listening, motherfucker.
Yeah.
My voice will get that much sexier.
So don't forget to listen to us on iTunes. That's where we want everyone to go to now, iTunes, because it saves me time. And
yeah, just go to the Huddle Podcast on iTunes.
Yeah, the Huddle Podcast on iTunes, and after you're gonna see the blue logo of that little.
Subscribe there. It's free. It's free. It's beautiful. It's sexy, and they will send it to you.
You can also go on YouTube, look for 5 Light Entertainment, and you're gonna see us.
Subscribe there as well.
And that's about it. Email us. You know how to reach us. Comment on YouTube, and if anything, fuck bitches, duck bitches. That's
okay, whatever. No, don't listen to that advice at all.
Alright, people, we will see you all next week.
You need to get laid.
You know, man, you need some pussy.
Get pussy on the break, son.
You need some pussy, right? We're gonna get you some pussy tonight when we go out. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, we're going to Tokyo. Let's actually talk about that real quick. We're going into this lousy ass club, and that I do not like at all. Because it's shit. They actually have
cheap alcohol. Very good cheap alcohol. Well, not good cheap alcohol, but cheap alcohol nonetheless.
But it's shitty, and
I'm getting so drunk tonight.
I'm not driving, so I can get drunk.
Me neither. I'm not driving.
So if you don't hear from me next week, that means I died in some kind of hospital somewhere. And also my parents.
Yo, Jason's gonna get drunk off of 2 fucking shots of vodka.
And we're done.
2 shots of vodka.
See you later. Assholes. Peace. I'm now.